Okay, everybody. The game is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Thank you for showing up, everyone. We are at the most critical of junctions. This might decide whether Edgeworth walks or goes to jail. Actually, truth be told, it won't be solved by this one case, of course. The thing will go on, but the point is, if we screw this up, Edgeworth is done for. This is our last Hail Mary. Freaking Maya got herself possibly arrested just to get this chance to question Ms. Hart about what she saw. Before I jump into that, let's amend one little thing that I think was a wrong path that I was taking last episode in my conjecture. I got a little too carried away once again. We know the pistol was fired 3 times. We found this one bullet in the guy. I don't think it's mentioned in any of these notes here, but there was 2 shots heard by Ms. Hart. That's a little weird still. I definitely feel like that's odd. But one thing I was thinking was that we don't know when this photo was taken. Like, it doesn't have to have been snapped when the shot happened, necessarily the killing shot. But it does say here that it was taken automatically at 12:15 a.m., which is around the time of the death, right? So I think I need to back off on that idea that just like we don't know when this picture was shot, this could have happened way before the murder happened or something. I don't know. I think I need to back off on that for now. Don't follow that lead. There is something very suspect with the number of times that the pistol was fired, plus the number of shots. Although the only one bullet in the victim, that's not super weird. The second shot might have missed, or been like a warning shot or something. But since there's no recording of a third shot being fired, that's what catches my curiosity here. That's what I find suspicious. But anyway, this is all we have. This is the single bit in Lotta's amended testimony right here. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. So, I don't know. Let's just start with pressing her on that, I guess. What else have we got? Well, what about the other man? Oh, Phoenix, that's such a bad way to go.
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright.
Oh, right, of course, I forgot to mention, of course, what also happened last time is we met the scariest prosecutor in the world, Manfred von Karma. The man seen right here. Presumably having done exsanguinating some poor victim off screen while the camera was off of him. There's a freaking ghoul over here.
I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it! If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty.
Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
Ooh, I just wasted one of our shots. I guess it's true. I guess they did warn us that, too much dilly-dallying would take points away from us, so... I think we need to put the photo... yeah, we have to use an item here now to shut her down anyway, and him. I can't use this, like, there's a clear view to the lake from where she was at that car. I can't use that. The guns won't have anything to do with it. The photo of Misty won't have. I don't know about the camera. Here's the only thing I just thought of right here. This photo, look at how misty it is out there. I think we can try to use that. So let's chuck that. Let's chuck this photo out. That's my best guess. Oh, that's good. The music stopped. That's promising.
Gotcha. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Ms. Hart,
Oh my god, that's the actual answer? Oh my god, really? Oh, dude. Wow, I guess I'm starting to get the Ace Attorney, like, logic thing going on here, because that was the only thing I could really think of. Again, and also just process of elimination. Like, so many of those other evidences would really have nothing to do with her sighting, so we had to lean on something to do with her camera and her, like, picture. You know, that was my other line of thinking. But yeah, I just, like, while I was, like, looking at that evidence there, I was just like, well, it is a very, very misty picture. And apparently, my intuition there was right. Whew. So, this picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What?
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Wow, for such a scary guy, that was a really weak sauce thing from Karma to be, just from Von Karma to just be like,
yeah, but you know, I told her, I was leading her not to talk about that. Yeah.
That's like really weird.
Miss Hart?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it! I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
Oh man, next round. We're still not done with this. And do I still have that point of health taken away from me? We'll see. Do you think I'm still gonna get penalized for pressing the second testimony if I try to do it? I don't know. We'll see. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. I have a friend from the States who once explained to me what grits are, but I completely forget. I unfortunately, I know it's some Southern thing because I remember it coming up when Mitt Romney was campaigning for president. He had that weird line from once where he was like, "Oh man, down here in the South, oh, strange things are happening to me. Like, I'm learning to eat cheesy grits. Oh man." Like, and I was like, "You're learning to eat what?" And it's some Southern food, but I don't remember. Some kind of pastry, some kind of wheat thing. Apparently you can put cheese on it. And apparently, according to Lotta here, it's very thick. I'll have to take her word on it. Yes, I guess what I'm saying is in a roundabout way is if you, dear viewer, know what a grit is, feel free to write in the comments. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. Ooh, that's a good argument, I guess. Binoculars would have magnification. Don't know about the fog, but you know.
You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Oh, this one better be good.
Okay, so let's see. I'll just... Even though, let's see, my health is down by a notch, but go big or go home, so let's give one test with a press, see if we're allowed to make them now.
So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me.
Wow, Judge, that was a little uncouth. Alright, cool, we can press. The danger of pressing is gone, thankfully. So let's go. I guess I really can't say the game that was a cheap blow for me to be penalized for that one thing. It was only one little, like... It was only one, like, thing there. One thing to, like... examine, and, you know, they did talk about, like, no more shenanigans or we're gonna start taking hits. I just thought that, like, maybe in this case, pressing her would actually help out in... Like, I didn't realize, you know, that we really did have to use item there. Like, truly find a contradiction. Like, I guess they did explain it, but I just wasn't, like, really... I didn't believe it to some sense. So that's, yeah, fair play game. I'm not gonna rip on that too much. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained?
He's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Yeah, that didn't go much anywhere. Yeah. So she was setting up her camera. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, we'll get back to that. Hold on. Like, I think there might be something there, but let's keep pressing her.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that?
I don't know, like, they move pretty fast, shooting stars. Not sure if either will help. I don't know.
Oh! I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Let's go.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Alright, let's go on that, I guess.
Ms. Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors?
Oh, here we going, guys. We're getting on the whole lake monster thing, I know it.
You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, haha.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
No, wait a minute!
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please.
Okay. Let's press on this as well, I guess.
If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him?
I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get.
Yeah, Von Karmic. That's really good.
I'm gonna find a hole in his testimony if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, so let's go here. Once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Now, does that mean that the camera did not take a picture? Like, that's what I'm wondering, like, is that the contradiction right there? I'm like wondering, like, you know, she was setting up her camera, so would the camera have taken a picture? Like, but now I have to admit, I'm kind of forgetting what we talked about last episode. I can't remember. Was the picture already taken when the first shot happened? Like that sounds weird to me. I thought the implication was that the camera was already there. Should I chuck the lake monster thing here at the meteor shower? I don't know. This is really hard. I'm having trouble telling what item I should throw down. Maybe here? No, that's not good. Music didn't end.
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
Ah, another hit to me. That's not good. Do I use the camera itself here? Like, I'm really scared. I've only got 3 more hits I can take. Actually, sorry, I can take only 2 hits. Then when the 3rd hit comes, I'm done. No. That did not save me at all. It's another hit to my face. Oh man, this one's tough. Maybe the loud noise one here? Oh yeah! You know, you guys remember I was talking previously. Here we go. Remember, guys, I talked about it previously. Like, I actually said that, like if you're... Like, that's how I realized she wasn't taking pictures of shooting stars myself, because, like, there's no point in having a microphone for, you know, detecting shooting stars, you know? Like if I think I said if the shooting star, the meteor shower, is loud enough to set off a a microphone like that, then I think you have other problems than trying to get the picture, you know? So, damn! I should have gone with that right away. I had the answer in my hands all along. Oh well. I'm still happy that worked out that way. Yay.
You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie!
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Ms. Hart.
Oh. Or that could be the explanation. That's a very good point as well, Phoenix. See, I was thinking... such an idiot. I was thinking, like, well, it's a lovely panoramic shot of the lake. You can probably see stars above the lake. You know, I'm like thinking now, I'm like in photographer mode here. I'm like imagining, well, you could set up the camera to like face a nice wide shot of the lake and the stars are above and there's like shooting stars over it. Now that I think about it, if you're doing scientific research, I don't think aesthetics is of much concern unless you're like a culture studies person doing stuff on aesthetics. But if you're like doing like hard natural sciences, astrophysics, celestial mechanics stuff, astronomy, you're trying to like take pictures of shooting stars, yeah, I guess you wouldn't really care about how nice the picture is with that lovely lake shot. Alright, so I guess I'm an idiot after all. I'll take it. Fair beans. Anyway, let's just carry on. Oh!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Let's go. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Ms. Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Oops, I pressed the wrong button. No, not those creepy blank-eyed people again. Look at how confident I am. I wasn't even sweating about the fact that one of my health was on the line there.
Ms. Hart, This is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. The sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Ms. Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
Okay, well now I'm a little bit less confident, but, you know, loud noise with the monster, loud noise for the camera detection. Let's go.
The proof, Ms. Hart, is your own camera.
Oh!
I really like the face she makes when she's shocked. It's really funny compared. She seems less shocked and more like, I don't know, dazed. It's really cute.
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Man, this is so cool that I've had this in my hand all this time, like, having worked this one out. Like, apart from all my screw-ups, I think it's super cool that this actually did come up, this whole she's not there really for stars angle. I really dig it.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Ms. Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Oh god, this is what I was thinking as well earlier. Like, that's still completely circumstantial. How is this gonna help us? How is her motives for being at the lake gonna help us with the whole murder thing we're trying to solve? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it.
I guess that's true, yeah.
But what could it have been?
Like, you know, I don't think Von Karma would have bothered to tell her,
okay, forget about this stupid monster line. Just stick with the shooting stars thing. You know, let's just make it more complicated for no good reason, yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
Von Karma's right. That took us a lot to get to this point. Just to work out her, like, reality of what she was photographing. And it hasn't served us super well so far, so I'm still a little sweaty here. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, cross my heart and hope to fry. Ooh, let's not fry you. Let's not. let's just question you. Let's grill you. I shouldn't take so much delight in picking her testimony apart, but I will.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, come on.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does that mean we are not allowed to press her again? I sure hope not. I'm an investigative photographer. Was camping out by the lake. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Although she did say she was setting up the camera.
I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something.
I don't really see anything there, unfortunately. I got one shot to, like, press her for hexies.
Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Okay, we are allowed to press. We are allowed to press. That's gonna be important, so let's do that. I'm an investigative photographer.
An investigative photographer?
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. Oh my god. I really like Ms. Hart. That's so funny, UFO.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career.
I don't know, you listen to some ufologists and seems to really be a world-changing event if you see a UFO. An UFO, I believe, is the correct pronunciation.
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV!
I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Oh my god, Sasquatch is in this game! Hold the presses, guys, we gotta go to Acorn Hill. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper! For real!
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor.